Hello, and welcome to Powerful Partnerships. I'm Dr. Jim Goldstein, and this is the first in a 7-part series called 7 Steps to a Better Relationship. I'm delighted to be able to present this to you. I've been working with couples for many years. I've been married for 26 years, and I've never stopped being fascinated by relationships and how they can be as good as possible. And I really feel like I have discovered some things that I've used in my own relationship to have it be great after all these years. And I want to share this with you. This isn't everything, but these 7 steps will definitely help you turn things around and improve your relationship. So let's get started with the first one. The first one actually, it's interesting in that I'm not actually giving you something to do. I'm asking you to stop doing something. And that will actually have a big impact on your relationship. And what I want you to stop doing is, stop talking about your problems. Don't talk about your problems to people. Stop trying to work on your problems with your partner. Don't focus on your problems. And in your head, don't hold that your relationship is a problem, that it's a troublesome thing. Instead, just be conscious of that, and when someone asks you, hey, how are you and so doing? Just say, we're doing okay. And you might feel like, but that's not true. We're not doing okay. We have this and that, and we're having all these problems. I'm not saying that you don't have issues, and I'm not saying that you don't have things that you need to work out. But it's a big mistake to continue to talk about the problems that you have, because the problems tend to grow. Anything that you focus on will grow larger, and you'll become more and more conscious of that, and you'll become more and more unhappy. So the first thing you can do is stop talking about your problems and stop talking about your relationship as a problem. They found that if a person comes to a point in the road where they have to make a choice between turning right and turning left, if they go off to this way, you would think, well, if something good happens, then when that happens again, they'll be more likely to go off that way again. But the interesting finding was that when you come to a fork in the road, and you take one particular turn, even if nothing in particular happens, the next time you come to that fork, you'll be more likely to turn that same direction. And that's what happens when you talk about your relationship. Or talk about anyone. If a person's name comes up in conversation, and you decide to go this way, saying, oh, you know, she does this thing, it's so annoying. Have you ever noticed how she always does this? You watch. The next time that person's name comes up in conversation, where you could go this way and talk something different about her, you'll find yourself saying, oh, you know, she does this thing that's so annoying. It'll go over there again, just because you've worn that path out. So that's what happens in your relationship. If every time someone talks to you about your relationship, you say, oh, let me tell you, the worst person I'm with, they're da-da-da, they do this, they do that, I can't stand it. That's what you'll be conscious of. And it'll actually make you more and more unhappy as time goes on. So instead, someone asks you how you doing, you say, I'm doing okay. Oh, how are you guys doing? We're actually doing fine. We're doing fine. And I want you to know something. You are doing fine. Relationships are not just a static thing, good or bad. They're in flux. There's a process that's taking place. And you are doing fine. You do these steps, and you'll be able to turn things around and make them a lot better. But the first step is stop talking about your relationship and your problems. And stop holding it like it's a troublesome thing. It really isn't. So thank you very much, and I'll be back in touch with you very soon. This is Dr. Jim Goldstein with Powerful Partnerships. Bye-bye.